Hello everyone. Okay, we're in midsummer now and the cottage border is still looking amazing. There's a little bit of heat stress going on because we haven't had a lot of rain. Today we've had a little bit of rain, but not a lot. We need a lot more, whereas the top of the North Island has had tropical cyclone hail, I think it's called, or I believe, and that has caused some havoc with a lot of rain and flooding up there. But anyway, the cottage border is looking amazing in the woodland garden. I have some beautiful Echium cottage garden mix. It's just a low Echium, great for the filling in the borders. There's a purpley pinky one at the back there. I grew these from seed. They're doing amazing, really pretty. I did all the mowing today, did a lot of deadheading, cutting back, and yeah, I'm suffering now. As you may know from my bio, I suffer with fibromyalgia, which makes it very difficult to look after a garden of this size, but it is very rewarding for me. Even though it is hard work and I do suffer in pain, it's well worth it. But it does make life a bit difficult when it comes to actually maintaining a garden of this size. The garden is 847 square meters, but it is a very big garden and it's very full of gardens. Okay, so this rose here is absolutely beautiful. This rose, it smells amazing, but I don't know what it is. It was given to me by a lady, and I get a lot of plants given to me. Mind you, I give people a lot of plants as well, but this is just absolutely gorgeous pink. Just love it. This is its second flush. It's got mignette behind. Mignette is actually seeding now, so hopefully we'll get that all around the garden. Great for a cottage border. We can see a little gaura there that was grown from seed, and this beautiful white Christmas lily that is in its third year, and it has spread quite well. My autistic son Jaden really wanted me to plant this a few years back, and so I call this Jaden's lily. Absolutely gorgeous. This rose, I believe, is called Double Delight. Absolutely beautiful rose with lovely perfume. A rose that would smell really great in your house, in an arrangement. Absolutely gorgeous. The borders are looking like a jungle at the moment. I'm having to cut so much back, it's not funny. My green bin out on the verge is absolutely stocked with vegetation. A lot of work, but so rewarding, like I just said before. This is Helleborus corsica, has lime green yellow flowers in spring. Quite an unusual leaf, quite structural in the border, really nice against the I've forgotten what it's called now, the genia, whatever you want to say. Little hosta leaf poking its way through the midst of that. This dahlia is just gorgeous. I love how it's fringed with lilac and has that lemony centre fading out to white. This is called Crazy Love. Beautiful. With the lovely hydrangea grew from cutting in the background. These are seedling dahlias. I pulled out quite a few dahlias last winter as they can become quite a thug in the borders. These seedlings can remain because they're nice, a welcome colour. And at the back there we've got a beautiful stately cardoon. Just lovely. This is the lovely woodland walk. All of these trees I have planted along here, deciduous and evergreen. A lot of them are pretty small, but they'll be planted to give privacy and also some shade from the hot summer sun. These oaks, as I've said before, do take a lot of nutrients and moisture out of the soil. So I have to really look after this garden with moisture, mulching and feeding. I don't do a lot of feeding with anything bought from a shop. I do most of it with my own comfrey tea that I make, worm pea and mulching is basically what I do. The Shasta daisies on either side have been planted in pots into the ground because they can become quite thuggish, and just to contain them I put them in pots. My friend suggested it. What a fantastic idea, Jane, thank you. Colours are beautiful down here. Pulled out a lot of roses. So I'm editing this part. Yeah, there's weeds in here, guys. There's weeds in here. I've got to get into the garden more. But as I told you, it's quite a big garden and I have to take it in increments with my fibro because I suffer with a lot of pain. So I have to take it slowly and steadily. Slow and steady wins the race, yeah? Beautiful osteospermums here and some pansies, little happy faces. They self-seeded there. They're just so pretty. They just make me smile. A viburnum opulus, Japanese snowball bush. This is the sterile one, and the berries are changing colour. They go beautiful dark red. Really beautiful autumn and winter interest. Then we've got some penstemons just in the background there, some lavender dentata, and over here we have Achillea, the pearl. This was grown from seed, it's a perennial, and this is its second year, I believe, and it's got quite tall, just lovely and willowy and breezy in the border. Here we've got Euphorbia epithymoides, or polychroma as it once was known. It's lime green in spring, but in summer and in autumn it starts to change colour. As you can see, it's changing colour, so it has good seasonal interest. Next to the Shasta we've got the Bride Gaura, grown from seed. Love how they look like butterflies when they dance in the wind. Prickly comfrey down there doesn't look its best at the moment. It's a great ground cover, absolutely beautiful purple and pinky sort of flowers. I think even with a tinge of white, they just are really pretty in spring, but they get a bit yucky in late summer. They don't look like anything in winter. This rose absolutely smells gorgeous. It's got a lovely little buff centre. It smells beautiful. It's a cutting that I grew. Must have got it from somewhere, but I don't know what its name is. Maybe you know? You could leave a comment with what you think the name of it is. It's flanked by a beautiful pink lupin, pink and white lupin, and then we have some more Echium cottage charm down there, and some Gaura, but a pink variety. And this is the darkest purple lupin that I have in my borders. Isn't it gorgeous? And this beautiful dahlia I got from ITM in the local store down here, and it is actually a double, but the more blooms it sends up, the more petals it has. It's kind of weird, but it's very pretty. And then we've got some little seedling dahlias down here. That's okay, I don't mind them. And I think this rose here is called City of London. Just beautiful, just stunning. And then we've got penstemons. I'm not sure of the name of that penstemon. As I said, a lot of my plants are being given to me. I give a lot away, but a lot of plants are gifted to me by friends and sometimes people I don't even know. I just love this community. There's so many avid gardeners and very generous souls in this community. I just give a little shout out to these pansies. Aren't they just precious? Just love all the different colours. Their little smiley faces. They look like little men, little eyes and little moustaches. Another raspberry ice. Beautiful, beautiful. Green with Envy Rose coming into its second flush. Just love this rose. Doesn't have much of a scent. Of this beautiful pink hydrangea grown from a cutting. All the hydrangeas that I've grown in this garden have been from cuttings. And I just love this colour. Absolutely gorgeous. Just a beautiful baby pink. It's underneath my bedroom window, so it will look amazing when it gets bigger. I'll get these beautiful blooms that will sneak in my window. Here we have raspberry ice. Absolutely gorgeous flower. So pretty. So breathtakingly beautiful. Gorgeous plant is called Thalictrum, and it is absolutely massive. So tall, frothy, and it's just coming out in its beautiful lilac flowers. I'll put a picture on the community when it's out in full bloom so you can see. And a beautiful hydrangea in the background. Absolutely gorgeous. This beautiful rose, I thought it was Double Delight, but I don't think it is. I don't know. Do you guys know what it could be? I can't really see a full bloom yet because it's just coming into its second flush. But if you think you know, leave a comment. Move on to this rose. I think this may be blackberry nip, but I'm not sure. Heavily, heavily perfumed. Absolutely beautiful colour. Cerise, dark pink, almost purple. Absolutely gorgeous rose. Just beautiful. Now this is its second flush. Just stunning. As you probably know if you've read my bio, that I am completely organic. I do not spray my roses. I do not spray anything. I just rely on biodiversity to help me in my garden, and it seems to be working. I plant a lot of different varieties of plants, and I do have many different species of insect. I have the good with the bad, because you can't have the good without the bad, because they good need to eat something. And I find I don't get a lot of problems with diseases. If I do have a plant that suffers quite badly from something like that, I'll tend to edit it out of the garden. Here we are showing you this beautiful plant called Acanthus mollis, or bear's breeches. I love its huge green emerald leaves. So beautiful. And its tall spires of flowers. Such a beautiful statement in the border. I don't know if a lot of you know that this is called toadflax or Linearia. I have purple, lilac, pink, and it grows everywhere and seeds everywhere around my garden. I tend to take it back before it flowers, so I take it down by a third, and what that does is it gives you more flowers, a neater, more compact bush. And if you do that, it kind of looks like lavender. I find that if they get too leggy, they don't look as pretty, but the bees absolutely love them. A real mainstay for a cottage border. Oh, I have my white lupin. Isn't it gorgeous? So pretty. Means I'm going to get so many more colours next season. Lady in the background there. This is clary sage. Bees love this. This is my Birman Mocha. Say hi, Mocha. Beautiful. And my globe artichokes, I just have to share this little bumble, trying to get some nectar. I often come out here and I see a little bumble sleeping, fast asleep in amongst the bloom. So happy, so relaxed. Look at that. Hi. You guys are so cute. Just here I've got some hyssop. Bees love that too. So the last plant I'm showing you today is called Ammi Majus. I've grown this from seed. It's taller than I am, and I'm 5'2". It's so pretty in the garden. It looks great in floral arrangements as well. So happy to have it. Okay everyone, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you liking and subscribing and following me on YouTube. I'll have some more videos coming up soon, so just remember to ring that bell so you will see more of my videos. Bye.